Oh my God, do you guys hear that? That's the sound of a winning stampede. The boys have finally done it. The Colts are the best team in the league now?
Whoa.
It's the Three Horsemen.
That's right.
I really like that the Colts took a real, one of each kind of approach to their record this year. They're like, let's get one of each and then start taking care of business.
See how we feel each one of. We're on our Goldilocks shit. And I think that each of their games represents one of us. I think that
I'm the win.
I don't think that, but
yes, Connor,
we'll
you are the loss.
I am the tie. I'm fine with the tie. I thought we were gonna have a tie yesterday too. To be honest, I really thought that was about to happen. But what a game! If it were not 12:30 in the afternoon, I have a bottle of champagne that I was gonna pop to open this episode. Maybe if we beat Jacksonville.
My man keeps wanting to pop that bottle of champagne.
I want to pop it, baby. We finally got a dub. I do want to say, a lot of haters out there. I tweeted what I thought the score was going to be. People cast me aside as the town idiot. They thought I was drunk, and I was. But that's not related to the accuracy. Sometimes the town drunk is the one who saw the murderer and nobody believes them.
Yeah, all his inhibitions are gone, so he can think clearly.
Exactly. So I tweeted. I shared our last episode. I said Colts 34, Chiefs 27. Did that happen? No, but we did win, and it was close. If Matty Ryan doesn't have those two fumbles, I think we're seeing 34 points.
Yeah.
I did correctly guess that we'd score 20 points.
That
you
is true.
did.
Congratulations.
You were just wrong
Connor.
about how much the Chiefs would score, and you doubted us, and that is why you are going to the glue factory this week, Connor.
No.
Connor, you have to go to the glue factory. Also, I have to do it to him. I know he got us the win, but Matt Ryan is going to the motherfucking glue factory, bro.
I was going to say, I don't think you can put a guy who executes that game-winning drive. And yes, did he almost throw maybe 2 interceptions on that drive? Sure, but the guy won us the game in clutch time, baby.
The guy
He's
hates
averaging
having the
over
ball.
2 fumbles a game.
Yeah.
We
just have to get used to that.
I'm going to be honest. I think he's actually scared of the football.
Yeah, he might be, and they might be putting hurty stuff on the football. I heard.
Oh, like spikes.
Yeah, I think they have some pinhead type spikes on the football.
Yeah, the football itself is a Cenobite and gets off on the pain of the players.
Okay, we can't do any more of that. I shouldn't have even started
Well,
that.
it is October almost, so I mean, things will have to get spooky.
They should have a black and orange football. I think that would look cool to watch be thrown.
That would be pretty cool.
And I am a 4-year-old.
I think when you score a touchdown, you should get to trick or treat at the end of your as part of your dance.
And if there's an opposing fan near the end zone, you get to smash a jack-o'-lantern on their face.
Well, yeah, I think it'd be great if they leaned in like they do for breast cancer awareness and Veterans Day.
Yeah, this is just as important.
In October, the long snappers can play in costume,
Yes.
just something like that.
I think we go one step further. Fuck a yellow, orange, and black football. Make it a pumpkin.
Yes.
Just have them throw a pumpkin around.
That would be sick with a
candle. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's got to be lit. And if it goes out, it's a turnover.
Too hot, too hot, too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely something on that football though that that Matty is not liking. Maybe he's playing the football as lava. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's definitely not.
When he throws it.
Yeah, he should do that more. That's the first fumble was. I mean, he just doesn't take care of it. Like he needs to tuck it and just go down. That one was a little bit more understandable at least because he's under so much fucking pressure. Because
but
our
Tony
O-line
Romo
is not playing well.
No, they're not playing well. But Tony Romo was like, he shouldn't have the ball out there. He knows he shouldn't do that. He should have it wrapped up.
Yeah,
if he's gonna run with it.
That's the was that not the second one though? The second one was the one where he was like kind of running towards the towards the line. He just had the ball lackadaisically.
Fourth down where he just got
wrecked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I would have dropped the ball too, and my hands are made of freaking glue, brother.
That's true.
I'm at the glue factory, so I'm holding on to that.
Yeah. It was kind of a bad game all around, though.
Frank Reich again too. Glue factory.
I think my dad texted me. He goes, Frank Reich he has to be done calling the plays.
Yeah.
My dad went to the game, 20 rows up on the 20-yard line.
Oh, shit. The game. That's awesome.
Yeah, I went to the game yesterday. I told him now he has to go fly around to every game.
It's true. He's got to represent us.
Yes.
Yeah, we should have the Patreon money subsidize that.
God, our Patreon's killing it right now, by the way. Get on the old Patreon. Patreon.com/standbyyourband.
Damn,
it's really killing it.
Venmo at Connor-Dylan. That's our Patreon.
Kind of a bad game all around, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say the highlight of the game was the Colts' run defense.
Yes,
the run defense was very good. The top rusher of the game for Kansas City was Patrick Mahomes with 26 yards.
Yeah,
Grover Stewart's been playing out of his mind. Every game, he's been real top notch.
Yeah. I think I'm going to say this, and I don't know if it's true. I think the Colts offense is actually bad.
Look, I have trouble. I don't know, man. I think that we could be good is the frustrating thing. I think I think we're just a little off still. I think a lot of it's Matty Ryan not doing right with the fucking football. He just looks old. He looks so old out there.
I mean, he is old. He's a crusty old bitch.
He looks like Skeletor out there. It's not good.
3 years younger than Tim.
Yeah. He's old as hell.
Yeah, it's not. It's pissing me off. And, the real things, we on 4th and inches with arguably the best fucking running back in the league, we can't get an inch.
He jumped too quick.
He jumped too early.
He did.
He did. I said, I yelled. I go, why he jump?
I was on a plane, so I didn't know what exactly you were talking about at that point.
But you have Tourette's, and that's just your tick. Every 20 minutes anyway.
Why he jump?
Why he jump?
I was so let's walk through. Where are we watching this game? I was again on a fucking aeroplane, and I was having to watch sporadically and check in as much as I could, and I was watching NFL, what do you call it, like the highlight channel or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And that was for part of it. Then I landed, and I just sat on an airport floor and finished the game, and I was going nuts by myself. It was pretty sick, but very frustrating.
Homeland Security.
Yeah. They thought that I was a terror threat because of how excited I was about a very bad football game. But I was on the plane watching, having a good time. But it was that punt that they muffed.
Sky Moore dropped.
Sky Moore fucked up. If I were them, I'd be sending him to, what do they send him to? The Chiefs? I don't know.
They got killed by arrows. The Indian burial ground
from the tribe.
Yep. There we go.
Excommunicate him. But
he fucked up.
It looked like the sun just got caught in his eyes.
That happened to him twice though, because then the next one they got we got them pinned down at the 1 because he just couldn't see it. I think
the special teams were incredible.
Yeah.
Obviously they get that recovery, but then the next one when Grant's in, my boy, going Riggins mode on special teams. But he stopped it at the 1, and he's running full speed, stopped on a dime.
Yeah.
The kick coverage was good. Yeah, and I mean, little things like that, you just got to be good at the boring shit to win a game like this.
I think they also got in Amendola's head, and he couldn't kick the ball well.
Yeah.
Missing 2 field goals.
Another dude
it's
who
gotta
would
crush your confidence to be like, instead of us kicking a field goal, you would rather have the punter throw a pass.
Dude, that was nuts. That was nuts. Their special teams was so fucking goofy.
Well, and we even covered that well, which is
I know.
Great.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have, it was a terrible pass anyway, but in terms of coverage,
that wouldn't have been a first.
Was right there.
Yeah.
Very that was
crazy.
Cool. Here's the thing, I did like when they went for it because I like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that is sick, and I like that they did that, but I was glad that they didn't get it. I got real nervous for a second that it was going to be a touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah. Tim, did you watch it at your new place?
I watched it from this very computer in this very chair. I watched it right here.
Oh, shit.
I've watched every game right here, exactly right here.
Tim got to watch football at the desk because
Yeah.
he's
Watch-
at work.
I watched it.
Did Micah
yeah.
hear you at all? Was she home?
Oh, Micah was in bed, hungover with the cat.
Uh-huh.
And I kept going in to give the cat good luck pets, I said. But it was really because I was just nervous, had to move around. Oh, look at that.
shit.
Just
Yeah.
want to make sure she wasn't dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
the,
kitty.
the cat dad at work. But, yeah, it went well. I mean, it went well. I was pacing around and being a psycho.
Yeah. I was hungover out of my gourd on a plane, and I was just like, please put the game back on. Because they kept showing me the Bengals game and the Dolphins game, which were fun. But I mean, the Bengals game kind of sucked, but the Dolphins game was incredible.
Yeah, not a lot of like highlights in this game.
Yeah.
Like the important stuff was pretty uneventful.
You know what pissed me off is right
about
before we started recording, I decided to give myself a little refresher, just relive the whole game, and I watched the full game highlights. That every week you can do this. The NFL puts it out on YouTube, full game highlights. It's very fun.
Yes.
If you miss a game and you just want to see it, looked like a good time. It's a good time to catch up. But for this game, you can tell the NFL was not happy with how it went. Because they skip you turn on its full game highlights. It's a 12-minute clip. It starts off with us up 7-0. They skip the whole fucking punt. Like they're like, this is bullshit. You don't need to see that. Like,
They're like, this is the only way they could have won if we just gave them 7 points at the beginning.
yeah, they spotted us 7. Although we should talk about there was a few key moments to this game that the refs played a part, and Chiefs fans will, of course, point to the taunting penalty that happened.
Yes.
That did give us a first down when we should have been. It would have been
It
like
won us the
4th
game.
and fucking 30
I
or something.
couldn't believe.
Thank you, Chris Jones.
I could not believe that they called that.
I can't either. It's
I
pretty
could.
shocking. Yeah, I mean, he got in his face. It was pretty
Because
fucking
I saw him.
egregious.
He was talking to him, and the ref's right there.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
not smart.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, say one thing and walk back. He stuck
Yeah,
around.
you made your
kept
play,
talking.
dude.
And
Also, the
it's
man
a-
is
it's a old
respect your
man who
elders.
can't hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
No
But-
one, Chris Jones. No one thinks Matt Ryan is better than you. Like,
Right.
nobody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, take the win.
Yeah, take your dub. You're on a superior team for the time being.
Yes.
Because the Colts will, of course, win the Super Bowl. But
Oh, let's check that.
yeah, I don't
Let's
think
see if
it's
the
gonna-
because the payout for that Super Bowl bet was $16.
Yeah, I think that stayed.
Oh, you think it's the same?
I checked it late last night, and it looked like it had not changed, but maybe it went back up.
It is up to $19.62.
Oh, hell yeah! Well, too bad the NFL not NFL FanDuel will be paying me. What was the bet for? $50 to win $11.50. I'll be winning $11.50. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, FanDuel.
Thank you, FanDuel.
And we're going on a big trip. We're going to Cabo.
That's right. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that penalty, pretty crazy. A lot of people are going to blame the refs. I think what is in the Chiefs' favor here is that 2-point conversion was absolute bullshit. It was not a catch. Travis Kelce. It was Kelce, right?
Yeah.
I was just watching it again, and
I thought the ball was
at the
moving
line.
the whole time.
Yeah, it was, and
Yeah,
it
I
bounced
felt like
out
he was
of.
bobbling.
It hits the ground and it pops out. That's not a catch. They claimed it was over the plane. That definitely felt like they were on their Donaghy shit. It felt like the refs were in the old Chiefs pocket, but I don't actually believe in any of that shit. But that one felt fucked up. And if that doesn't happen, we just need a field goal to win the game. So that changes the whole strategy. Maybe we don't need that taunting flag to get into position anyway. I don't know.
Yeah. But the other thing is, oh, fuck, I can't remember. Damn it. Fuck. My brain
I'm
just
talking about
fell
the Colts
apart.
Chiefs game. Can you?
Yes.
Is that jog your memory at all?
I watched that. Okay.
This is your football podcast, not your dating podcast.
Tim got
even do it.
CTE from watching the game.
No, oh, what I was gonna say is, so they're like, it was a catch. I think that most catches that they have, like most catches on the, where they're like, that's not a catch. I'm like, I would have called that a catch every. They, even if the ball like hit the ground first and they still managed to get it in their hands, I'm like, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, it should be like playground rules.
Yeah, most catches are like incredible that they call like the. I'm like, that's the most incredible thing I've ever seen, that man still held on to the ball. You should just give it to him.
Yeah.
But it's like shitty to be like, well, you didn't get your second toe down, so
Yeah.
sorry.
Lane Pichelle has that great joke
Yeah.
about how, like, when a guy catches a ball, like, one-handed and it's nuts, but then they have 1 foot out of bounds, and then the commentary is just like, yeah, that's not a catch. He's like, they should still be like, but that was fucking cool. like the refs, I
fucking
think.
cool.
I think
Suck
he's
my
saying the
dick,
refs should say that.
Tampa Bay.
I do want to say I was just looking at, I was having a good time reading tweets about the game yesterday for the first time this season. Yesterday was the first little bit of fun we got to have as Colts fans, and we probably have some listeners this week, I bet, because now people will want to hear this as opposed to like being
We've
sad.
been getting more and more listeners as the weeks have gone on, so that's good. And
We love each and every one of you.
and if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. You got to subscribe, babe.
You got to subscribe.
Subscribe
It ain't
to the
sus.
damn.
But I was looking at tweets about the game, and I just searched, Colts on Twitter, and there's a lot of people bitching. They're saying that we didn't deserve to win, whatever. A lot of people are saying KC actually sucks, and that this is proof that they were actually washed.
That's always good to be that team.
Yep.
Like when you win, they're like, this is proof that other team is bad.
Yep. Well, some people are using us as like, I've been seeing, because now Jacksonville is 2-1, right?
Yes. They
So-
beat the Chargers handily.
Yeah. So what might be happening is actually Jacksonville is better than we thought. We tied with the Texans, which was stupid, but they gave the Bears a run for their money, and the Bears won a big Week 1 game. Whatever. Anyways, we'll see about that.
It could be
But-
that. It also could be the AFC West that was so hyped is
that good.
actually mid.
Yeah. Could be mid.
They could be
Could
mid. I
be
mean,
mid.
Denver does not look that good.
No.
Nope.
And people were like, Denver's going to be incredible with Russell Wilson. The Chiefs lost to the fucking Colts. The Chargers haven't been that good. And the Raiders are 0-3.
Yeah, the Chiefs lost to the fucking Colts. the
Yeah.
very team we have this show about. Yeah, we'll see, man. But the tweet that I found that I wanted to share is it's from Travis Kelce.
Ooh.
By all
The man himself.
accounts, great guy.
It has his own podcast, which we will not promote.
No, but
But we'd
maybe
love
we can
to
get him on
be
ours.
guests on. We'd
Yeah.
love to be on.
I was just in Kansas City, and they told me that Travis Kelce had been at the club like a week before, and I was like, God damn, I would have loved to meet Travis Kelce. He seems like a cool-ass guy. And he's a fantasy stud. Even in a game that he had, he had a couple bad plays, he still got a touchdown pass and got a deep ball that got them their first score. So it's, he's still good, man.
Yeah,
And
he's
also
still
that
really good.
2-point conversion was bogus, but he still made a play on it. Whatever. He tweets, KC, you deserve better out of me. Should have put the game away when I had the chance. Hats off to the Colts. They got us back to work ASAP. Classy guy. Hats
like
off
that.
to the Colts. I love it. The first response to this, it says, it's from a guy named Steve Franklin at My Guy Steve.
My man.
He says,
Friend of the show.
yeah. He says, yeah, you did not play a good game, and you lost. Choked. You get paid as a top tight end. You got to prove you're worth the money. You got to play better. What a fucking asshole.
What's Steve Franklin's picture?
He has a picture of Ryan Gosling as his AVI. Maybe this is actually
Ooh.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, do you think it's Gosling's burner?
It might be. It says
Gosling's
he's a sports analyst and a Catholic.
Oh, no. Where's your
He
God
should have
now,
been at
Steve
mass
Franklin?
during the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he got a bunch of death threats because of this.
Good. Dude, don't be running your mouth to fucking professional athletes, you piece of shit.
He says Kansas City Chiefs fans are the worst. I received many death threats over this one comment on Travis Kelce's tweet. Disgusting. And then he shares his inbox, and the first tweet, the first message he says, "You must be gay as hell to have another man's picture as your profile."
That's not a death threat.
That's not a death threat.
That's pretty cool.
That's
I mean, it is if
celebrating
you're
pride.
Catholic.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, good point.
That's so funny.
Somebody said you're a stupid, stinky idiot. These are not death threats. This is
What
great.
else? Like Travis Kelce probably tweeted. That's probably the best thing you can say.
Yeah, that's really classy.
Absolutely.
Like it was classy. It was framed well. Like why attack that?
It's so funny. And like a lot of the fans are, of course, like, you know, we love you. And some people are saying, no, it's actually Chris Jones' fault. Whatever. I mean, Chris Jones did fuck up. If he didn't do that, they win the game. But and if I was watching it, anytime something like that happens, I think like, what if a Colt did that? I'd be fucking furious. And we've seen stuff like that. Yeah, definitely.
Well,
They
and
did do
also,
that.
The big controversy if you're a Chiefs fan was them not going for it before the half.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes was pissed. You probably didn't see that on the
I did see
highlights,
that. Yeah.
Tom. Oh, you did?
I did see.
He
I
was,
got to see that
yelling
moment. Yeah.
at Eric Bieniemy and old Walrus Andy Reid had to kind of break it up.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Patrick Mahomes. Although arguably they weren't moving the ball that game. Like they kind of looked like shit all game. So I do get playing it safe, but if you got Patrick Mahomes, you gotta let him. You gotta let him go for it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the guy they weren't doing like they weren't. The both offenses looked mildly stagnant. I mean, Kansas City's offense looked a lot better because they were he was passing it to receivers who were getting like big yards a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. But he still only had like 268 yards. He had 268 yards with a 262 with a touchdown and an interception, which the interception was, you know, it goes on the stat sheet, but it was the last play of the game where he's like trying to make something happen.
Dude, that reminds me. Did you see Skip Bayless's tweet about that pick?
I don't like Skip
Oh,
Bayless.
I fucking hate Skip Bayless, but it's so funny. You can tell he didn't watch the game. It's just like going, it's all caps like it always is. I got to find this because it's insane. It was one of the first tweets I saw. Where is it here? He tweets so goddamn much. Oh, my God. He's got a million here. This is insane.
I'll read stats while you find it.
Okay.
Matt Ryan was 27 for 37 with 222 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. My man representing his number 2 to the fullest yesterday. Patrick Mahomes was the top rusher with 4 carries for 26 yards. Jonathan Taylor, top rusher for Indianapolis with 21 carries for 71 yards, under what he was projected to get, which was 85 yards. 85 and a half was his projected over-under. Juju Smith-Schuster, top receiver for Kansas City with 5 receptions and 89 yards. And Michael Pittman Jr., top receiver for Indianapolis with 8 receptions and 72 yards. Yeah, now, baby. I was very happy. I'm not going to say my stud of the week, but I'm going to say Tim's boy that made him the happiest was Alec Pierce with 3 catches for 61 yards.
Huge plays.
And a long of 30.
The only knock on him that I would have, because I was very happy that he played so well. And I was saying I think he might have a bounce-back game because if he catches that touchdown in week 1, it's a totally different story. I think he got the yips. And it's not over for him. We put him in the glue factory that week, but this week I would not put him in the stud of the week category. But mostly because the play before Jelani Woods catches the game-winning touchdown, Alec Pierce has a better shot at catching a ball, I think.
Yeah.
and just doesn't catch it. Like, I know that
Yeah.
there was an arm in there, so it's a little tough. But if you got to pull down that ball, like especially after dropping the 1 week one, I think he gets both hands on it. You got to catch it. It's in the end zone. It's to win the game. Be the hero, Alec. Come on, man. Step
Yeah,
up.
he was drifting a little bit on that
Yeah.
slant route. You'd like to see him really just catch that, walk it in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say this. I think I'll have to give I'm gonna give out my stud of the game.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Wait until save it
Did you
for
find
after
it?
the Skip Bayless thing. I found it because I want to the stud of the. I mean, I think they could go to a few different
Could go to
places,
Skip.
but yeah, I think we got to give it to Skip. Okay, here's Skip Bayless's tweet. This is all caps. He's tweeted 50 times since this, but he said, "Wait, Patrick Mahomes, the quote unquote best quarterback in the NFL." Threw a late, careless interception off poor footwork as the Chiefs were upset at Indy. How can this be? Could this be the same, in quotes, Mahomes boy who had his career worst stats last year and now without Tyreek?
What the
It's
fuck?
like he clearly didn't watch the game. That pick was meaningless. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it wasn't fully meaningless. They complete that. They have a shot at the field goal if they can get it down. That's why when you guys were texting me as if the game was over and my feed was late, I was like, wait, I don't know what's happening.
I didn't realize you were like 5 minutes behind.
Yeah, it was a good minute behind, I think, because
Yeah.
I was seeing you guys' message and I was like, what the fuck is happening? I thought, like, we were celebrating just because the score still. And then watching that, when they got up to, like, their 40 or 50, I was like, this
Yeah.
might be, we might be fucked. And then, that pick was actually.
Yeah, it was nice to know their kicker was kind of a stinker.
Yeah,
throughout all
that
of
that made it feel better for sure.
because even
but-
if they catch that, it's still pretty up in the air from that spot.
That's true.
But yeah,
That's
that
true.
pick was fine. It got tipped, right? Like, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
And
you
it's like
gotta you gotta take that shot.
it's a throw where he's trying to make something happen at the end of the game. It's not like in the middle of the game where he has better options and he has like another down after that. So do you guys know your studs of the week?
Well, I mean, I think there's the one obvious one that we have to that we got to give it to here. I mean,
Granson.
welcome to the NFL, Jelani Woods.
Jelani Woods, that's who I was going to give it to. The man only
catches,
catches touchdowns. He's only had two. He's only had two professional catches, and they are
13
both
receiving
touchdowns.
yards.
See, I think he should stay on that pace.
Yes.
Let's make every catch a touchdown, and I think you're gonna have a good little career there.
That-
That
it was
second
good to
one was
see.
tough.
Yeah,
There were
Yeah,
hands in the
it
first
was
one
tough.
Kind of like, if you don't catch that, man, bye-bye.
right.
But
No,
yeah, I was
Jelani
really
Woods.
impressed by that second
Did you guys watch the Welcome to the NFL Jelani Woods clip? It's,
No.
It's Reich in the locker room getting fired up. Matty Ice gives like a little pep talk that's fun, but he just looks so fucking
Did they say
old,
goodbye
man.
to the NFL, Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
One in, one out.
You could tell watching on the sidelines. You could see Frank Reich like look so fucking relieved because I think he knew his job was on the line, and I still think it. He's not out of the woods, but
Tony Romo was saying, and I really like listening. I like Tony Romo on
yeah,
commentary,
I didn't get to hear that.
and he was saying that he thinks it's going to take like another 2 or 3 weeks for the offensive line to be in sync with Matt Ryan, which is
Yeah.
like you don't realize because you don't play at that. I don't know about you guys, but I never really played at that high of a level, so I don't realize like the nuance that goes into because you think it's the play call, and you think then that's just the play call is the play call, so the line will move where they're supposed to. You don't realize how much they're moving the line around at the actual time of the right before the time of the snap, which is interesting.
But yeah, there's the level of like the quarterback being able to read the defense and seeing how to adjust the play, but there's also like having to communicate that to everyone and making sure everyone's on the same page. Like one of those sacks, like someone just came straight up the A gap,
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
free run,
Yeah.
and that's just communication.
Yeah, nobody
knows what the
touched
fuck's
him.
going on.
Was that the fumble?
That might have been
Might
the
have been the
first fumble.
Yeah,
But yeah, like
I mean he got
Ryan-
fucking
He got
rocked.
right through. Yeah,
like,
I mean,
Ryan
they had no
Kelly's
shot.
not a dumbass.
Right.
No,
It's just a communication thing.
Yeah.
supposedly the center is the smartest person on the team. That's what they say. Now, I don't know if that's true. I haven't met any centers.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, that's what I've heard from many people.
So people would say
From
I'm
many
like the
centers.
center of this podcast, right?
I would, I think so. And people would say I'm
Tim's
the
the Matt Pryor. Looking
Yeah.
all sloppy.
sloppy
Yeah,
Tuck in
shirt
your damn
untucked.
jersey, Matt Pryor. Do that just to let me know you listen to the pod. That's
Damn.
what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
It would be sick if we could get some Colts players listening to the pod,
We need 'em
do little
in.
shouts outs during the game.
I would love that. Get some
My-
shout outs.
I have a prediction. I think Darius Leonard or Shaquille Leonard comes back. I think he comes back this week against the
He
Titans.
looked fired up on the sidelines.
He
I
was
think he
jacked
wants
up.
back in.
He was looking
yeah.
hype.
And
Well,
that's,
Didn't
I
look
think,
like
going to
he was
change
gonna
everything.
Retire, like
Yeah.
some have been saying.
Yes. yeah.
I think it's gonna.
been
I think
saying
it'll. I think it'll change a lot of the coverage in the middle of the field where Okereke kind of fucks up.
Yeah. I
So,
think it's
who
going
knows?
to add all around pressure. I think we're going to be a lot scarier once he gets back. Because, I mean, studs of the week, I mean, the whole goddamn defense was looking good this week, I think. They
Stephon
shook
Gilmore
him
had
up.
some really, like that tackle on Kelsey, that like 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
Yes. Huge.
Like that was incredible because it's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, Kelsey just needs to get 1 yard after the catch.
Can't
of
do
course
it.
he will. Like
Yeah.
99% of the time.
Big, nasty
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's
He's
huge.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I was nervous when he came out because I was like, but then he was back in like 3 plays later.
Yeah.
So that was all right.
Pittman was great this week.
Pittman, I was nervous because he wasn't getting anything but then
Yeah.
the second half of the game, I mean, he had 9 targets and 8 catches. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
damn
great.
good.
And some big. I mean, he had a play that should have been an interception, and he just ripped the ball out of the dude's hands and got another 10 yards out of it.
That was
sick.
sick.
How that guy didn't come
It's
down with
insane.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in both their hands, and Pittman just said, "I'm taking this, bitch," and
Yeah.
took off. I loved it.
I wonder if he asked him if he was just polite.
Would you
like,
mind?
Can I have that one?
May I
Maybe that's
please
how he
have
went
the
about
ball, sir? Excuse
There's a
me.
couple of Midwestern teams just
Yeah.
polite about it.
But yeah, they were. I really was disappointed in how the offense played most of the game, but was very impressed in the defense because I guess people are right that the Colts really don't have any kind of weapons. Mm-hmm. So like you can't open up the middle of the field if you can't get things going on the outside. You know?
Yeah.
I did like on one of those Pierce catches, the one that was on the outside that wasn't that jump ball. It was just like a comeback route, which is just
Yeah.
like, it shows the timing is kind of
Yes.
getting there with Ryan and these guys.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what's really going to open things up when you can get those just real solid, like, 7, 8 yard gains.
Yeah.
And you get to, 2nd and 3s and stuff like that. Like, that's what
For
really
sure.
needs to get cooking. Because he's not going to do, like, Mahomes shit or anything like that.
Yeah.
But, like, getting really good at the boring stuff will just really get us there.
I would love if it didn't feel like every set of downs we get to 3rd and short or 3rd and 4. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
you wanna-
It'd be nice if just right out of the gate, 1st and 10, we get maybe 9 yards or 10 sometimes. That would be cool.
Yeah. We did have a lot of third down conversions though.
A
Fourth
lot of
down
third down
conversion.
conversions, a lot of 4th down not conversions, it felt like. But
Yeah, but they got the one because I don't understand why they didn't QB sneak it the first
dude,
time.
I know it's funny because
70%
last
of
year
4th and 1 should be a QB
I
sneak.
know. And last year, that was starting to piss me off when we would do it because for some reason Carson Wentz would fumble it. Like it felt like he fumbled 2 or 3 times on QB sneaks.
I think
And
QBs
bad.
just don't like the football. That's why they throw it.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're like, icky,
Yeah.
gross.
Why do I have to touch this every play? Let's run Wildcat.
Man, we really I can't believe the Colts won that fucking game.
Yeah.
It still doesn't feel quite real. Part of me is like the NFL is going to come back and take it away, but it's too late.
I let out a big old yell. I said, yes!
Yeah.
Super loud in the house. The cat woke up from its slumber, looked at me, and went back to sleep. It was a whole
I
to-do
scared
over
the
here.
shit out of my dog.
Yeah. Dude, I was on the plane, I realized, because I was like watching, I was like, oh, Kelsey scored a touchdown. I was like somewhat happy because I was like, oh, we bet on that. And then I was like, fuck, I didn't get the bet in because I was still in Texas, and I was pissed.
A lot of the over. Well, the game wasn't as high scoring, and there weren't almost none of the overs hit.
No, the one bet I did get in was Colts to win money line, and it was paired with the over in scoring, and so I did not get it. I should have known. I almost said it last week on the pod. I was like, if the Colts win, it'll probably be an ugly game, but I was, in my heart of hearts, I was hoping for a shootout that the Colts would.
It's just fun. It's just fun to watch.
Tim pulled a fast one on us and threw the Michigan Wolverines in there.
Oh,
no
such a
reason.
Couldn't even his bet couldn't even make it to Sunday.
I guess it was like on the front page of the thing, and I accidentally because I had
I've done that.
I had that hand wrap on. It's been hard to like type when I have the hand wrap on, and I think I like
Dang,
clicked
this injury's affecting your bets.
Yeah.
Tim's gonna be out of the podcast next week for a hand injury. He can't suit up. We're gonna have to get Shaq Leonard on here.
Should we go around? Talk about Sunday scores?
Yeah,
Sure.
some fun games, but some like nasty games this week. God, that Broncos game fucking sucked, man.
Yeah, that was.
I'm
brutal.
glad. I almost took last night off because I had a show and then I came by Timbo's show, and I was gonna just go home and finish the game, but I'm glad I didn't now because it fucking sucked.
Well, we had it would have been a fun time at the old piss hole at Canal Bar yesterday because the Bears won 23-20, beating the Texans.
Houston
Yeah.
Texans.
The Houston Texans, and then after that, the Tennessee Titans got their first win, so they're 1-2.
That I did.
They're
predict last
1-2.
week.
They're 1-2.
I said I thought the Titans would do it at home. Connor doubted me, but I was actually correct.
I'll do it again.
I thought the Raiders were better than they were. Turns out AFC West is
Josh
mid.
McDaniels sucks.
Yeah.
I think he is stinky coach.
Oh.
Stinky.
No.
Well, that's probably good that the Colts didn't get him.
Yep.
And then in what was heralded as the game of the week, the Miami Dolphins stay undefeated, beating the
baby.
Buffalo Bills.
I mean,
Heat
hate
gets
to
him.
do it to him, but Conrad Delaney here did say that was going to be a blowout for the Bills.
Yeah.
And,
You know what? I did say that, and I'm not convinced that's not what happened. You know, maybe they just gave me a different feed, and the NFL was in cahoots with Tom. But
I would say I think that I thought it could be what it was. I don't think I said that the Dolphins were going to win because I don't think I felt that way. But I that shot that Tua took, I was like, he's out. It's done.
Yeah.
He's going to miss multiple games because the way he was walking was so fucking scary.
Yeah, he looked bad. It looked like he got just absolutely destroyed. Did you see the video of the offensive coordinator for the Bills losing his shit?
Incredible.
Loved it.
That is going to be
Yeah.
the highlight of the whole fucking season. It's so funny.
I want a live feed of him just in the corner of every game. I don't like not even watching the Bills game. I just want to watch the Colts game while having him in the corner.
Yeah.
Yep. It's so funny. That was incredible.
But I did call it a Dolphins win. Just to be clear with you guys, I just want everyone to know I did say
and
the
I
Dolphins
love
were going to win.
that in that video, he's like throwing his shit down.
Yep.
And then you can tell he realizes that there's a camera on him, so then he throws his shit into the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. And then in an absolute great comeback, but not the way I wanted to see it. My boys, the Detroit Lions, lost to the Minnesota Vikings. And, I root for the Detroit Lions because of Hard Knocks, and I run a show on Sundays at Beauty Bar with,
Of course, Jeff Sheen, who was
with Jeff Sheen and
fan.
Gary, and the Asian sensation Gary Madera.
Is he a Detroit guy too?
Yeah, they're all Michigan
didn't know
guys
that.
except for me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess Kofi's a part of it now, and he's a Boston guy. But yeah, the Lions just find a way to lose. They
it's
just
that bummed
figure
me
it
out because I was watching the beginning of that game and I was like, "Yep, the Vikings suck. They're gonna lose. This is great. The offense is doing its thing." But then seeing the final score, I was shocked, and that also it meant our friend Jeffrey Asmus was happy, which pissed me off.
He didn't even watch. He was talking shit in our chat and didn't even watch the
He
game.
doesn't care about this shit. He just likes to
I was
talk
busy
shit.
reading a book.
I
By
had to
the
read
way,
the Bible.
If for those of you who haven't seen the what we're talking about here, I wanted the sound on because it's funny. You hear the Here we go. Come on, play.
You know. Bam. Into the camera.
It's funny because they're trying to, like, the commentary is talking about it. They're like, and here's the offensive coordinator. They're like, oh, no.
You have to put your mic up for the sound, Tom. We didn't hear it.
Oh,
back
fuck,
to the
my bad.
Bills-Dolphins game. I don't think you should be able to win a game when you punt it into your teammate's
That was
asshole.
insane.
I
Yeah,
think that should be in the rule book. I think that
right
should be
into
a
the old
forfeit.
ass. I thought that was
Like,
cool.
I thought there was a
Why don't
great
they
photo
interview
of
that
it.
guy? How's his
Yeah.
butt?
That was a tough punt.
I did wonder. I was like, that looked like it really hurt.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
But then we have
He
the
got a bruised
Ravens.
butt.
We have the Ravens beating the Patriots 37-26.
Yep.
Now that was a shootout. Mac Jones leaving the game on one foot on the last play of the game.
Damn,
So
I didn't
the
see
Patriots,
that.
The Patriots could be out there. Second-year quarterback Mac Jones
damn.
indefinitely. We don't know.
I hope not. I hope next week we see the return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. I hate
And,
seeing a guy starting QB go down.
And back on it. They're back. They're there. It's the Bengals back in the win column.
Yeah, baby.
27-12 over the New York Football Jets.
Dominated them.
Yeah.
Go Big
Looked-
Cats.
Although Jamar Chase looked like shit yesterday. He had a tough one. He had some tough breaks. Some
Yeah,
bad
and
drops, bad fumble.
Tyler Boyd looked good, though.
Yeah, he did. T. Higgins was looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Although he should have had, I think he caught one of the coolest passes. This is another one that, like, was right for the Lane's Law of they should have called it a touchdown because T. Higgins makes a crazy catch in the back of the end zone. Toes are down, but the problem is in the back of the end zone you got to get your heels down too, I guess now. I don't know what that rule is, but the commentary was like, one of the commentators was like, they should challenge that. That's a touchdown. And the other one was like, they might get screwed on this this thing where you got to have your heel touchdown too. I
They
don't know.
should
That's wild.
send it to, like, the refs for a call like that. You know, they send it to New Jersey or whatever. They should just have, like, 10 drunk fat guys in a bar somewhere and just have them vote on it.
Mm-hmm. And it is
We'll
it
go,
is interesting.
We're going to the bar right now. And it's just guys with
We'll
just, like,
solve
sauce all
this.
over their face.
It is interesting. I mean, the Bengals are playing the Jets. They send the tape over to New Jersey. Feels a little rigged to me.
Yeah, that could be very rigged.
Mm-hmm. Feels wrong.
Yeah, they should also send a video to Toledo, even it
That's
out a
right.
little bit.
Yeah. I think
A
they
lot
should
of-
send the clips to China because
Thank
they are
you.
neutral.
Whoa, no.
Mhm. They're neutral.
Today's climate? No, you got to keep jobs domestic.
That's true.
A lot of people's favorites to win the Super Bowl now. The Philadelphia Eagles beat the Carson Wentz Commanders 24-8.
Yeah.
The Commanders looked like dog shit.
Carson Wentz especially looked like fucking dog shit. I was flipping back and forth between games, and I kept watching that one, and Carson looked like shit. It was nice to see people finally be like, yeah, Carson Wentz fucking sucks. After I felt like week one, they were like, actually, Matty Ryan sucks, and Carson Wentz, you guys should have let him go. But no, he sucks. I don't care. If Matty Ryan sucks, it's whatever, but I'm happy to make the change rather than keep his broke ass over Carson Wentz. I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude. The Eagles are not my favorite to win the Super Bowl. I still think the Bills, or actually the Colts, but then I think it's the old Bills. I know they had a tough L, but I don't think I don't know, man.
Friend of the show and local dumbass Jack Comstock was all hammered Saturday night, being like, the Eagles are gonna go to the Super Bowl. They're gonna go.
Yeah.
And I was like, they haven't beaten anyone good.
Right.
He's like, the Lions are great. I was like, Jack, no. The Lions are not great.
Commanders are trash.
I think
I would
they
like
made
for
an
the
NFC
Lions to be
title
better.
game.
Oh, yeah. And I
Yeah.
mean,
They
their
They could
their
get that
divisions.
one seed.
Yeah, their
get the
division's
bye.
trash.
True.
They could go
Yeah.
fucking undefeated. And still
be
like,
trash.
it'd still be trash.
Yeah.
Like, let's see their schedule. I'm going to look at their schedule real quick.
I do
Let's see.
want an Eagles Bills Super Bowl just to see
That would be fun.
the whole state of Arizona burn. with those fans.
That's what somebody was saying yesterday. It was like that would be the grossest fucking Super Bowl.
It
But,
would be incredible.
It would be pretty fun. Dude, you know
would
who
go
I want to see?
Not even to watch the game, just to sit on a bench and just watch the fucking psychos.
I'd like to see the old Giants make the playoffs this year. I think that could be fun. I don't think
Dude,
it's
the
gonna happen.
Eagles
Might get a wild
schedule.
card.
Could
The
happen.
Eagles schedule fucking sucks. They play Jacksonville. They play Jacksonville next week, which they could lose to Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville's good.
They play the Cardinals the week after that. The Cardinals suck. They play the Cowboys, who suck. The Steelers, who suck. The Texans, who suck. Then they play the Commanders again, who suck.
Yeah.
Then they
Jacksonville's
play.
really good. They beat the Colts.
Yes. Then this is what I'm about to say. They play the only good team, probably, the Indianapolis Colts. And then they play the Packers for some fucking reason. And then the Titans, Giants, Bears, Cowboys, Saints,
Dude.
Giants. Like, that's a terrible.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
so easy.
The Cowboys are brutal. I think the Giants are playing the Cowboys tonight on Monday Night Football. The Giants could start off the season 3-0.
They could.
I mean,
they very
again,
well
they're
could.
also kind of playing some trash
Cooper
too. but-
Rush.
Yeah.
But then we had the Carolina Panthers take down the New Orleans Saints 22-14. Just seemed like kind of a boring game all around for that one. I didn't really watch much of it, but
This is kind of a boring Sunday, to be honest.
yeah,
It was not.
did-
I thought the Bucks game was going to be the Bucks.
well, the
Packers
Bucks are
game was
out.
gonna be more
Everybody's
fun.
out on the
I
Bucks.
know.
Packers game
They don't
was
have a
good,
receiver.
but not from an offensive standpoint.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
just kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was
Well,
not
and then-
the highlight fest I was open for.
And one of the best teams in the league, the Jacksonville Jaguars,
Mm-hmm.
beat the Chargers 38-10.
Damn.
Really laid it on them. Let's see. I did start because Justin Herbert was hurt. I did start Trevor Lawrence over Justin Herbert in fantasy.
Wow.
What? Am I a fantasy genius? No, because I still did lose that game. but
Man, my
the-
fantasy team is fucking brutal this year.
Yeah, my shit sucks.
Kyler
and then we have
Murray is washed. It's
Yes.
unfortunate.
Well, and now that the new Call of Duty has come out, they're saying he's going to be even worse. That's like the line on Kyler Murray is that he's bad when Call of Duty comes out.
It's
Then we have the
hilarious.
Rams beating, of course, Kyler Murray, the watched ass Kyler Murray Cardinals, 20-12, and then we have the Falcons. Everybody was calling this. They were saying this was going to be the upset of the day. Like no one was calling Miami or the Colts, but they were saying that the Falcons were going to beat the Seahawks. And then the Falcons beat the Seahawks 27-23. The Packers beat the Buccaneers in what could only be described as the world's most boring game, 14-12. And then in an improbable event, the 49ers and the Broncos seem to have an even more boring game. And the 49ers lost by 10-11.
And there was a safety in that one too, wasn't there? There was a
Yes.
Guy stepped on the fucking
Jimmy
Alabama-
Garoppolo,
Yeah,
I think.
Garoppolo accidentally stepped on the
zone.
back of the end zone
Yeah.
like a dumbass.
10-11. What is this? A basketball score in the 1930s?
The fuck?
Remember, they would just dribble around and they'd be
Yeah,
like, final
yeah.
score of the game.
I mean,
9.
it makes more sense that it's a football game score, but or like a high-scoring baseball game, I guess. But hey, I like it.
Or like a really fun soccer game.
Oh yeah, that'd be an incredible soccer game. Or
So
hockey
we'll of
match.
course do our look ahead later in the week. But the
Yeah.
Colts play the Titans this week on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
10-2. What are you gonna do? You got to beat the Titans, baby.
Yeah,
Little
dude.
I-65
We gotta do it.
showdown.
And
I
this
like
is it in Indianapolis? It should be, right?
I mean, 3 away games out of 4 would be a little rough.
That would be pretty rough. Yes, it's in Indianapolis.
Oh, hell yeah.
At 1 p.m. This would be a huge. If the Colts can get this is a huge win for their standings in the AFC South.
I'm gonna watch this one in New York, which will be fun. I haven't gotten to do that in forever.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in town.
Yeah, I might go to the old piss hole and watch it.
Nice.
That'll
I'm going to be in Batavia, Illinois, working at the Comedy Vault this weekend with friend of the show, Shane Torres. But I will be back in New York in time to watch a Colts game at this very table.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because Shane was like, I'll use some miles and we'll get you a flight. He goes, what flight do you want? I go, give me the earliest one out on Sunday. He goes, do you want to do that so that you can watch football all day? And I go, yes, Shane. That's exactly why I want to do it.
Yeah, well, it's not like you have to get back to work.
Yeah. He goes, you're crazy. I hate taking that early flight.
Oh, I love it. It's the best.
Yeah.
Like
It is.
for,
I hate it,
just
but
get
on
home.
Sundays it's
for
good.
a friend of the show,
Yeah.
Tom Takar's bachelor party.
Yes. God, that was.
We flew out at like 5 a.m. Tim
Dude,
and
that
I,
was one of the
another
Michael
friend of the
Timlin.
show, Michael Timlin. It was great.
I
was in
fucked
bed
up.
by
I should not have
10
done
a.m.
that. Because I did.
Yeah.
I think my flight was either at 6 or 7, and me.
We
and
saw a
Shane-
man get hit by a car.
Oh fuck.
Oh
So
yeah,
rem-
we did.
We saw a guy on a bike get absolutely annihilated by this car, and then the guy like got up. I was like so scared that the man was dead.
Jesus Christ.
His bike was like in pieces.
Yeah, and he like stood straight up.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
got up real quick.
It was. This dude was going like 80, ran a red light, and just annihilated.
Yeah,
him.
like almost hit us.
And guess what? The guy still held onto the football, Matt Ryan.
Yeah, that's insane. Really quick, I forgot that. Did you guys watch the end of the Bucks?
No, I didn't see any.
That
I had a
actually
show
it got
at, like,
exciting at
7.
the very end because it came down to Brady gets a last second touchdown, and then they have a chance to tie it up with a 2-point conversion, and the fucking idiots let the time run out. It happens almost back-to-back plays, and then they get called for it. Like the touchdown, it probably should have gotten called as a delay of game, but they didn't call it. And then the next play for the 2-point conversion, they fucking get called for a delay of game and then move back 5 yards, and now it's like a 7-yard to the end.
How
It's
does
so
Tom
much harder.
How does Tom Brady do that?
I think it's because he's surrounded by injury. He's got a bunch of backups.
People weren't
in.
getting into formation quick enough. He didn't like it.
yeah.
Yeah, he was pissed.
So to end out the show today, should we do a prediction of tonight's game?
Yeah, why not?
We got the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Football Giants.
Yes.
I think the
And
Cowboys win.
you think the Cowboys will win? I will say that, what's that guy's name?
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush. He was looking pretty good.
I
I
think-
think they win, and we got a little quarterback controversy.
And I think Dak is playing.
Is Dak?
Is he?
Wait, I thought he was out for like a month.
Yeah, I thought so
maybe
too.
He is. He's not on the injury report. Hold on.
Really? See, that's interesting. I think Giants at home.
Oh, no, never mind. Cowboys
looking
get
at
grim
last year?
update on Dak's return.
Grim.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Uh-oh.
Dang, they're really taking this Halloween stuff seriously.
Yeah. He must be. I guess
Spooky
he's on.
injury for Dak Prescott.
I guess he's on IR and he's not gonna be there. They got. They got Micah Parsons. If I'm sure Micah Parsons will play, but if he doesn't play, that opens up the middle of the field.
Oh, yeah.
a lot for
For old Saquon and Danny Dimes to do some
yeah.
damage. I like this Giants squad. They've been winning ugly games. I think this is going to be an ugly fucking game, probably with I don't know. We'll see. But I like the Giants to win this game, and they're the favorite in the money line. I think just maybe because it's a home game, because it's only a +1 spread.
Yeah, they're giving up 1 point. It's basically a pick 'em.
And if I'm picking them, I'm picking the New York Football Giants.
And I will be watching at my home tonight because I like watching the Mannings do the thing. I think it's really
Manning
fun.
cast.
I have a show.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But
I'll watch
I
that
also
too.
think that the New York Football Giants will pull this one out. I like
gonna
them.
bet on them.
I'm a New Yorker. I'm out here. I'm like, I'm watching football here.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Connor?
Well, Connor, you think you take the Cowboys? You said.
Yeah, I just want to see like a month of storylines of like, is Dak Prescott gonna get traded?
Yeah.
And they're like, the Colts should trade for Dak Prescott.
They should trade Dak Prescott to a damn hospital. That motherfucker is hurt all the damn time.
You would think it's so funny when
Oh,
an
wait,
injury
what do they
is
get
like,
from the hospital?
yeah.
I don't know. Like one of those, like an X-ray machine or something. Those things are
Get a
expensive.
piece of equipment.
Yeah.
That's true. They should get a CT scanner.
Yeah.
For Dak
Jerry Jones trades Dak Prescott for 10,000 pairs of scrubs.
Yeah. Oh, they get a lifetime supply of those little socks with the grippies on the bottom.
I think that's good. That would be a good trade, I think. Because I
Yeah.
mean, you got Cooper Rush. What more do you need? You know.
I think you
Yeah,
could at least
cool
get like
name.
a pediatrician for Dak.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we didn't talk about this critical injury for the Colts. We were missing Sam Ellinger this week, so
I know.
hopefully
I
he
know.
recovers by next week and is ready to come in at any moment to play any
Thank you.
position.
Yes.
Also, we didn't talk about this. Our new kicker came through. He was great.
Chase.
Yeah.
Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin.
Good man.
They said McLaughlin
relation,
on the
Timbo?
thing.
No relation.
I
no
couldn't
relation.
tell if they said it right or wrong.
They did say it right. And
They said
Irish
McLaughlin. You're saying
and-
McLaughlin?
Yes, but Irish bartenders will also tell me that my last name is pronounced McLaughlin. Mm-hmm. And I'll say, listen, I hope your visas are up to date because you're going to be out of this country if you keep running your mouth to me. And then they
we
shut up.
support immigrants on the show.
Oh, yeah. I support any immigrants that aren't Italian or Irish. my ass lives in 1905, brother. But yeah, I think technically it's pronounced McLaughlin. Andy is not related to other Indiana alum Ryan McLaughlin, who is also my friend, and I am not related to him. So,
Good.
Nice.
Glad that we verified.
Good.
an actual lawyer, unlike Connor, who pretends to be a lawyer and takes all
Right.
these people's monies.
Yeah. It's fucked up. He's
I am
been
not a lawyer.
misrepresenting
I've never
himself.
represented myself as such.
He keeps saying he's practicing the law, and it's like, hey, man,
I
maybe
am
just
not
do it.
practicing Law.
Yeah,
I am not an attorney.
Just do the law. Stop
just
practicing.
do the law, man. Come on.
All right, we should get out of here. But, yeah, great episode, guys. Big win for the boys.
Let's go.
Clap, clappity, clappity, clap, clappity, clap, clappity, clap. The Colts are coming, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Fucking cover your asses. We might just punt a ball right into one of your asses.
Yeah, that's
I don't
right.
know.
And you know what? Why don't you guys stampede your way out to the Comedy Vault in Batavia? I'm letting Shane Torres headline for me.
Sure.
I think it'll be a nice time.
Mm-hmm. And come out to Poughkeepsie to see me and the
Ooh.
old Timster.
Where I'm also letting Tom headline for me.
And then I'll also be in Winnipeg at Rumors Comedy Club. And where else? I'm gonna be all over the damn map. I'm doing an album at the end of at the beginning of November at the Comedy Fort. Tim and I are doing a
Ooh.
cross country road trip. Come out to a show at Lincoln Lodge November 2nd. Well, there's a
Yeah.
bunch of shit.
There's got to be something with getting pegged in Winnipeg.
Oh yeah,
Start-
we'll figure that math out.
Start working on
Got
that.
time. Get in the lab.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Go Horse.
Go horse.
Nay.